This is phantomelectricghost, and we're talking about our latest political electronic music. And political electronic is a genre we came up with back when we had our first release, which was Something Wicked, which had the line "Something Wicked This Way Comes, TRUMP," which back in 2016 seemed kind of prophetic. What we have now is a song that we actually wrote back in 2017 called DACA, which is about deferred action on childhood arrival for the Dreamers. And if you know about the Dreamers, this is they're a class of people in the U.S. who, through no fault of their own, they were born in the U.S., but they might have had parents that didn't have their immigration paperwork in order. So President Obama passed DACA to allow them to stay in the country, and if they were, productive citizens, they didn't do anything wrong, they shouldn't be kicked out, and they were referred to as Dreamers. The Trump administration, with their xenophobic behavior, wanted to move, just kick out 700,000 or almost 1 million folks in this Dreamer category. So I wrote this song called DACA, which is basically an anti-Trump song. And the character in the song is this character that's a xenophobic person saying, you got to kick all the immigrants out. And the whole idea is kind of, we're having this kind of new wave Archie Bunker showing his xenophobia. And, and there's the whole, and then also it kind of switches to this person who also is saying, that doing that is this old man that's trying to do that. And, they should just, forget him and tell him to go to hell. And so it's kind of divergence between the two voices in the song. One of them is being the person that supports DACA, and the one is the person that doesn't. And we have a YouTube video for this, and it's also on through our SoundCloud, repost by SoundCloud. It's on all streaming services. So we're gonna play the video right now, and then we're gonna talk about political electronic music in general after. So we're gonna get to the video and do this right now.
Deferred action on childhood arrival. Are you talking about national survival? Are you scared that there may be rival? Are you holding your hand on that Bible? There's so much goddamn trouble. Get them out of here, you're under trouble. Childhood arrival. Are you scared that there might be rivals? Are you scared about national survival? Do you have your hands on the Bible? So goddamn cold. So goddamn cold. So goddamn cold. I'm so damn cold. Bird action on a childhood rival. Are you scared that there might be rival? Are you scared that national survival? your hands on the Bible. Ow! Why don't you go straight to Jack up, why don't you back the head off? Jack up, why don't you take the head off? Don't you have any empathy? You're always listening. Don't you have any
So we're back, and that was DACA. So DACA, again, is a political electronic music that we came up with back in 2016 when we had our first record, Something Wicked. And then in that same year, we did the album Indigo Menace, and then Synesthesia, Neo Soul Surrender. Now, all these albums are available on Amazon.com as CDs. And in this coronavirus time, we'd appreciate it if you actually go to Amazon.com, type in Phantom Electric Ghost, and check out all of our CDs. Last year, we did The Flower That Blooms at Midnight in the Tomb, which was created primarily on the OPZ from Teenage Engineering, which is this pretty cool synthesizer right here. So we did the whole album on this little mini synth, which is a pretty cool little synth because it has the ability to just do very interesting tunes. So I'm actually going to start it up right now, and we get it going. So see if we actually have any. Yeah, now it booted up. You can see the lights flashing on it. We're gonna just play a little thing. And we're gonna go and pick a track from it. So it's pretty interesting what you can do, and it's just, it's about the size of a TV remote, and so it's a little full recording 16-track little mini synth, and has sampling. It's got drum machine, it's got bass capabilities, it's got leads, it's got arpeggiators. It's really cool, and so we use that in combination with some other things. What's interesting here is we're wearing a Chernobello t-shirt. They actually, Chernobello.com did the artwork for an album called To Infinitum, which is still available on all streaming services. We did that with Alt Control K. It's one of our collabs that we did. And on our other podcast program that we have on Anchor FM and Spotify Podcast and Apple Podcast, the Phantomelectric Ghost Show, we actually interview individual artists. We interviewed Lord Toff from New York City. We interviewed a lot of different people in the last couple of days. We'll just run down all the interviews that we actually did. Last couple interviews that we interviewed Belgian singer-songwriter Ivy Victoria. We interviewed, again, Lord Toff from New York City. We interviewed another artist that was great, the Southern California synth pop band, Glass Spells. And we interviewed, the artist, a couple other shows that we did on in the last couple of days. We interviewed Lobin, poly artist, and we also interviewed the New York City indie rock band Forest Hills. So, and the German singer Niles Becker. And, we've just been going on a roll, interviewing a lot of different people. Coming out Monday, we're going to be interviewing another artist that we're going to be interested in. That we actually sent out a promotional thing today. We put up her song, The Girl with Plaited Hair, and Sizalith. We're going to be interviewing on Monday. So we hope that you're interested in that. We'll be talking to you more about expansive sound in a second. Oh, and our cat has just come in the room. Our cat, Mina, who ends up being on a lot of our art. Hi, Mina. Hi. Yeah, she's here. You can hear her. So the next song that we wanted to talk about is we created a YouTube video for. We just went through DACA, and now we're going to go through a couple other songs. She can stay close to the door. So the next song we're going to talk about, so happens when you're at home. We're going to talk about You Never Did Care Much at All. And we're going to put that song up. And, now Mina wants to leave the room.
I know you never felt anything at all. Even at the ball where you made me crawl. I know you never felt anything at all. Maybe if it was up to the balls. And now you felt it, but another that you put against the wall. Am I another that you put against the wall? Another darling you may crawl. I know you never felt anything at all, even when it was up to the balls. Am I another darling you put against the wall to make me crawl? I know you never felt anything at all, darling, darling. I'm just another to put against the wall. Yeah, you may crawl. I know you never felt anything at all, even up to the balls. I know you made me crawl right down the hall. You put me up against the wall, just like the hall. You darling, darling, darling. You make them crawl, I'm just like the hall. You darling, darling. Get it right up to the wall. No, you never felt anything at all. No, you made me crawl. I know you never felt anything at all. Even if it was up to the ball. Just another darling dog. And they got put against the wall. And that is it. And that's all. Waiting for the Cupid ball. No, you never felt anything at all. Even if it was up to the balls. No, you never felt anything at all. I'm just another darling dog. You put against the wall. You put against the wall like all your other darling dog. I know you never felt anything much at all. Even when I was up to the balls. I know you never felt anything at all. You made me feel small. You made me feel small. You're 6 foot tall. You made me feel small. Oh, my darling dog. I know you never felt anything at all. Even if I was up to the balls. Well, you made me crawl. Then I say romantic is home. I know you never felt anything at all. Really, even up to the balls. You made me crawl with all your darling dolls. And then you put my head up on the wall. You put my head up on the wall. Like all your darling dolls. You put me on the wall. Like all your darling dolls. I know you never felt anything at all. Even up to the balls. Right, you made me crawl. Down St. Massacre's home. And you did it all. You made me crawl. Down St. Massacre's home. Let's look at all your darling dolls. And then you did it, boats and dance home. Even if it was up to the ball. I know you never felt anything much at all. You just made me crawl down. Single message at home. It's like all you done and gone. I didn't mean anything much at all. You made me crawl down. Single message at home. And if it was up to the wall. Even if it was about to even if it's up to fall, it didn't feel much at all. Even if it's up to the ball.
Now, the next song up is Ivy, Poison to the Root. And we're going to get into that track right now. So just hang on. We're going to start up Ivy, Poison to the Root. Here is Ivy, Poison to the Root from our YouTube channel. This song is starting with the D-Fam from Moog. And then he slides into our piano. And of course, lead vocals, my alter ego, Josephine Electric.
You know I'm not your idol, and I'm not yours. I never gave you permission to leave me. Our frustration, reactive, parent, and that we never claimed from. I'm not your Adam and you're not my Eve. I never gave you permission to leave. I never gave you permission to do that to me. Oh, we had a tear, oh, we had a river. And we were drifted off that cliff, and then we never did climb back from that precipice. I'm not your Adam and you're not my Eve. I never gave you permission to leave. We had a tiff. Oh, we had a riff, and out it drift. We fell off that cliff, that's just how it is. I never gave you permission to do that to me. Yeah, you're just some dirty mean. Smoking Chima, and you don't agree with all about me. But why do I still dream about your meme? Dream about those things. We never wore a ring, we never wore anything. But we had a song we like to sing. And I thought it meant something to me. But you telltale heart, things just fall apart. anything from the start. Telltale heart. I wasn't your Adam and you were mine. Never gave you permission to leave me. We were adrift around that cliff, and we never did climb up from it. The telltale heart. It should fall apart. Everything in the night, everything alright. Rush, not cheap. Telltale heart. Everything rushed, everything falls apart. And I know you don't think a lot about me. You telltale heart, everything rushed, everything falls apart. You telltale heart, all about loss. I know you don't think that much of me. Never told you that you could leave. I never told you you could do that to me. But you're like some dirty Russian box, some dirty Russian meme. It came on, and then you end up like an August leaf that just drops from the tree. And why that have to be? Why those colors bleed into that dirty Russian body, not me? Why'd you do that to me? Why'd you do that to me? Why'd you do that? Why'd you take your leave? Telltale heart. Everything rusts, everything falls apart. A telltale heart, all about loss. It's all about what you have not and what you had to do when you never start. Telltale heart, all rust, all falls apart. A telltale heart. What you do when all rust all falls apart? Never really complete, cause you never had a start. Telltale heart. It's all is falling apart.
Yep, next we're gonna try to play Something Wicked. We'll play a video for Something Wicked after we cue it up, and we'll talk about this track as
well. Why'd you do that to me? Why you have to be a Russian bot? Why you have to be a Russian meme? I gotta get it off the street. But you're the one that put the interest in that dream. Tell her what you do is always falling apart. You mean that much to me. You never were enough for me. Never did start, not even in my dreams. Not even in my dream. Even though you're a dirty Russian meme, I could get my love off the street. I know, but I still need a telltale heart. Everything runs. trust, everything falls apart. Well, what should you mean to me when you don't even dream? It could never be. It could never be. I could have just got your kind of love off the street. Why'd you have to do that to me? Rushing me. Why didn't you go back on scene? Yeah, you didn't take your leave. You meant a lot to me. But you're just like the dirty Russian me. Came meant a lot to me. I really fuck the dirty Russian me. And my heart dragged across that street.
So that was the song that we call, it's like we call it a Telltale Heart, but the other like real name for it is You Never Did Care Much at All, or actually I think it's a different track. Yeah. This is what happens when you're trying to do too many things at once. But we just started our podcast again from this new platform, Streamyard, and let me get back to my main screen. So this is a new capability called Streamyard. We were on an IndiePod conference yesterday, and we wanted to check out what this is going to be. We're going to try to interview some folks on this platform. Put the light on. Maybe it's too much light. So we're going to start to interview some people on this platform, and we're going to be doing some interesting things. We've got some interviews scheduled. We're going to try to get Jen Eagle and Ezra. Jen Eagle is from Denmark, a Danish model and artist. We've had her on the Anchor FM program, and we're going to go and have her on this program. So that's something that we've been very interested in. So the next song we're gonna run, we're trying to cue it up now. I don't know what's showing up on the screen, but I think we got it set up. It's lagging a little bit, but we're gonna be putting up the next video. So we're gonna be looking for our track Something Wicked. Now, Something Wicked is a political electronic music that we did a couple of years ago, and it's from our first album, and we actually toured with it, and we went to Davis Square Theater in Boston and Blackthorn 51 in New York, and it's something that we were very excited about. We still have an album on Amazon.com, Something Wicked, and it was the introduction of the idea of political electronic music. And in political electronic music, it's this concept version of electronic music where we talk up things like Dylan-esque concepts, and we were able to express ourselves as a singer-songwriter, not just doing beats and clips. And so this song was somewhat prophetic, that it had a line that was something wicked this way comes, TRUMP. And with all the xenophobia and craziness and COVID-19 pandemic, is the result of the carelessness and stupidity of this president. And we kind of were on the ball. We kind of noticed it. We talked about it. We wrote it up in our political electronic albums. They're still available on Amazon.com, and we're getting ready to cue up this video. So this is a bunch of slices of performances. Some of them are from Davis Square. Some of them are from Blackthorn 51. It's always a video that we did on YouTube. So now we're going to cue this up and get Something Wicked out there. So hold on, we're going to start it.
Something wicked just wake up. Something wicked just wake up. Are you happy? Are you happy? Something wicked just wake up. Something wicked just wake up. Are you happy? Are you happy? I don't hate all immigrants, I just don't want them here. I don't want them here. Can't they just go home? Can't they just go home? And stay through my laundry. Something wicked just wake up. Something wicked just wake up. Are you happy? Are you happy? Can't they just go home after they do my laundry? Can't they just go back to Mexico? They think about that.
So we're back, and we're going to get back on the program here. This is phantomelectricghost, and we've been showing a lot of our YouTube videos. That was something wicked. Combined performances from Davis Square Theater and Blackthorn 51 from 2017. We have a booking agent now through Kanga in Space, but in the middle of a pandemic, we're not getting any physical shows. We're hoping to do more live streams. But in this platform, what we found is we can now do video podcast interviews and integrate YouTube videos and SoundCloud into multiple screens. We can have up to 6 people on a podcast. So we're going to start interviewing bands on this podcast, and we've got on deck Ezra, Jen Eagle, and we also have a band that we're going to be talking to shortly that we're trying to get on here. I think I just saw it. I think the Doubted we're going to have, and what's going to be cool is now we're going to use this platform of Streamyard, and then we're going to use another tool that will allow us to take the audio from this and then push it up to our Anchor and then create the audio version of the podcast along with a video version. So that is something new that we're trying with the new technology that's out there. Now, the next up song we're going to do, we've been doing a lot of videos from our YouTube. We're going to look for another one of our latest tracks to put out here. And we've been writing a lot of songs lately. We have a song we called Down, Down Clown. And we're going to put that up in a second. And wait, not yet. Down, Down Clown is an interesting thing. It's typical of anybody that knows us. We had a song called When Mr. Electric Comes to Town. And it's the use of a sequencer that we've been very much a big proponent of. We used our Arturia BeatStep Pro. And in combination with the Roland JDXi. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, the JDXi has a really, old school digital, well, not old school, but like bad old school of the digital synth era where you have to menu dive." And it does have a lot of menu diving. You have to do a lot of stuff with it. But when you link it to a good sequencer like the BeatStep Pro, it has all these parts. And so you can take the drum part and extend it to the maximum length of whatever BeatStep Pro can do. With chain patterns, you can use it. In live performance, we find it, that's been our primary drum machine for years, since 2016. We've used the BeatStep Pro combination source drum sets coming from the JDXi. And on top of that, there's 2 other lines of sequencing. And then we have a digital part coming out of the JDXi to be able to do a bass line out of the JDXi. And maybe do with like a Juno or SH101 bass or something. And then on top of that, we link it to System 1M and are able to use the pads to kind of control interesting non-keyboard, alternative keyboard entry of patterns. And also what's really cool is you can load projects instantaneously. You can jump around. You can change the chain patterning. Chain patterns can be changed in real time. So that a lot of times in our performances, we'll have a set project that has a song, which is a combination of chain patterns. It doesn't really have a song mode, but it has a chain pattern, and you can save it as a project. You can recall it. Then you can actually go into it and change it. And then maybe not save it, but you can change that around. And then you can go back and recall the original, and you keep on bouncing around. It's a very good performance technique and get a lot of cool stuff done with that. So we've been doing that for years. And now we're going to bring up the latest song that's in this kind of jam band style, being able to use that on top of our other synths. We've got modes. We've got a mode grandmother. We got the mode DFAM. We've got Mother 32. Also in our Euro rack, we use the MATS utility module and a Morphidine sampler. So we have a combination. As we said, we've got, a synth like this OPZ that we did that album, The Flower That Blooms at Midnight in the Tomb. We did the whole album with this device. That was done last year. It's still available on Amazon.com. So if you want to support the Ghost, if you buy The Flower That Blooms at Midnight on the Tomb on Amazon.com, and then you tell us that you did, send us a direct message with your on our Facebook at phantomelectricghost showing that you bought it. We'll send you some tracks from Dark Ghost Volume 1, which we've we can send you WAV file versions of that track if you give us your information. So that's a pretty cool project. There's a project that we've been wanting to put out for a long time. It's not officially on anything other than SoundCloud as a playlist, but it's a big project we've been working on for a long time, and you can get a preview of it if you go out and get the album that we recorded on this device, the OPZ. So check that out, and we're going to get into the next song, which is Down, Down, Clown. So we're going to cue that up right now. Down, Down, Clown. You see it's up here on the screen, where my face was just now, and we're getting ready to push it up. So get ready for Down, Down, Clown.
Everything about you is so down right now. Everything about you is so down right now. I'm your downtown, downtown. I can smell the colors, I can taste the sound. I put my wings and you can go down. Everything about you is so down right now. I'm chasing everything about you is so down right now. I'm down. I wanna spread my wings and you can feel the sound. Expensive life go down. And if you go down, it's down. Spread my wings and you can feel the sound. I wanna be down, down, down. so down right now. I'm my way and you can feel sad. And if you didn't know it, but I want you right now. Or you could be Georgia downtown, drowning in sound. Everything about you is so down right now. We could drink on, we could drown the loud. We could drink and we could drown the sound. Everything about you is so down right now. Everything about you is so down right now. I can't even tell it like to give it now. Who cares a fuck about the levels I know? Oh, we can drown it in the sound. Everything about you is so down right now. Right now. Oh, we can fall and see it now. Now we're gonna get wild and spin this out. Everything about you is so down right now. 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 I can probably come, I can drown in sound. Everything about you is so down right now. I can slaughter your secret girl. Everything is done. I can drown and come, I can drown in sound. You heard it right out loud. I can drown in that sound. I can drown in the club right now.
So we're back, and that was Down Down Clown. And we're getting near the end of this episode. Again, if you're into phantomelectricghost, you can see there's a PayPal me link streaming below. We appreciate it, folks. Check that out. We'd appreciate it very much. We're going to put it out there again on the actual comment. So if you can go out here to PayPal me, you can see that on the comments. That would be appreciated. We're done with our phantomelectricghost show for today. Again, we're going to be starting to interview folks on this platform we're going to go into this platform and do video interviews. Now, we know a lot of times with musicians, some musicians might feel kind of shy about that. We don't know. The other musicians have been looking forward to us trying to do this. So we're going to be integrating this into the future. The cool thing is these video podcasts then can be converted to audio. We'll see if there's a difference which video, if it causes problems with the ability to get a lot of the details and the personal things that we get out of musicians when we talk to them about their music. Video might, dissuade them from being as open. We don't want to see that happen. But we're giving people another chance. The cool thing about this channel is people could share their YouTube videos. They can share, their music. The one thing about the platform that I've been trying to figure out is it looks like the mic stays on and you can't seem to turn it off. So if you try to share a screen and you want to turn your mic off, it doesn't let you do that. We've asked Streamyard about that. Can you make it so you can silence the mic without silencing the share screen? So when you're doing a share screen, what we found is that the mic gets silenced. So if we want to share somebody's music video, we have to tell them they're going to have to be quiet, and they might not be able to turn off their mic, because if they turn off the mic, then it might not come through, because it seems to not take the video in the way that I thought it would. It doesn't just take it from YouTube and have that sound going directly in StreamYard. It seems to take it out of the speakers, which is something we've asked them about. And maybe we're not doing it right, but that we did a couple of tests and we found that. So we're not sure if we're going to integrate the videos if that kind of situation happens. We just have to let people know what's going to happen. We might run the video ourselves rather than the band doing it, and tell them that I think if they mute themselves, it will probably be all right, because it won't mute the whole broadcast, so that might work. So here we go. And again, check us out. We're leaving right now. We got to eat some breakfast. But we're hoping that you enjoyed this. It's going to be on our Facebook channel. And we'll talk to you folks again. Support Phantom Ghost on all streaming platforms. You see our PayPal me link. It's on our Spotify profile. It's on our SoundCloud profile. If you could hit that and provide any kind of assistance as possible. We have a bunch of interviews coming up. As I said, we interview bands for free. If you could support us in our work, we're trying to get some new gear. We're looking into getting a groove box and getting an update to our sequencer, moving to the KeyStep Pro, subharmonicon, and then we'd like to replace our Juno with a Phantom. And be cool, like a Phantom playing a Phantom. That sounds pretty cool to me. Roland, maybe you could help with that. And we'll talk to you. It's Phantom Electric Ghost signing off. Thank you very much for listening. Your support is appreciated.